Hello, hello. In today's video, I'm sharing 3 great summer dresses with you. Not only are these wonderful dresses to wear in the summer hot weather, they have multi-cup size pattern pieces. I love that. That means I don't have to do an additional pattern alteration. So if you are an A cup to a double D cup, these patterns will work for you. I've got 2 from Butterick and 1 from Itch to Stitch, an indie pattern designer. I'm Sharon with Sharon Sews, and welcome to my channel. Hey, if you haven't subscribed yet, why don't you just take a moment and subscribe. In the video, I'll share the dresses that I sewed. I sewed all 3 of these last summer, and of course, they're still getting a lot of wear this summer. I'll share with you the pattern that I sewed, the fabric I used, and share lots of pictures and videos so you can see how it fits. Just a real brief little pattern review of this. In the description below, I will list a link to the pattern. All of them are still currently available. It's now July, the end of July 2020. And I will also list the size range of the patterns for you. First up is my dress of many colors.
Butterick 5719 was released in 2011 and it is still available on the website for purchase. That's because it is a great basic pattern and it has separate pattern pieces for the different cup sizes. Let me tell you about the dress that I sewed. The fabric on this dress is from Emma One Sock. It is a fabulous cotton sateen, brightly colored. I believe it was a Millie fabric, if I remember correctly. Oh, look, there's Tandy. She wants to see what's going on. And you can see I don't quite have flexibility in my joints yet. Can't get all the way down there. Anyway, let's get back to the dress. Oops, there she goes. She just wants some attention, I guess. This dress is a fabulous summer dress. It is slim fitting. It's flattering. The fabric is everything. Fully lined, Bemberg lining. And then I hemmed the bottom with hem tape lace because it didn't have quite enough fabric to make it as long as I had wished. Oops. Still have a numb left foot and I couldn't tell that my shoe was not on correctly. Anyway, back to the dress. It's got princess seams in the front and princess seams in the back and an invisible zipper. There we go, just showing you that nice invisible zipper. I really like this dress. I don't know why I don't wear it that often. The fabric has a very slight stretch to it, making it even more comfortable to wear. I did sew the dress last year and I have lost just a little bit of weight since I first sewed it. So it doesn't fit me quite the same as it did when I first sewed the dress. I can see that that front scoop neck probably needs to be adjusted the next time I sew this. The pattern is designed to have a 2-inch hem, but I just didn't have enough fabric. So I simply added that wide hem lace to the bottom so that I could get that wider hem. Fabric recommendations are lightweight tweed, linen, lightweight broadcloth, and stretch wovens. I really think you could use any type of woven that you wish to get the desired look. I was not looking for something that would be career attire, and although this could be worn to the office, I just think it's really fun just to run around and do errands or go to church in the summer. One of the fun things about using invisible zippers is you can use whatever color you want because it's invisible, right? In this case, I used purple. There really isn't even that much purple in the dress, and all you see is that tiny little tab up at the top. As I mentioned, the dress is fully lined, and I do have a tutorial that I'll link above that will show you how to achieve this really nice clean finish along the edge of your invisible zipper with no hand stitching. Yay! I love things with no hand stitching. Here is the pattern envelope, so you can see that there are other basics included in the pattern. A great versatile pattern. Butterick 6674 was released in 2019. This has separate pattern pieces for the bust cups, and this is just a really great little sundress. It's got a scoop neck, it's got princess seams, has a button front. I don't know why I made that tie so incredibly long, and I made this last year. Last summer was a little bit heavier, not much, but the bodice is a little too big now. Not so large that I can no longer wear it. And I love that it has the separate cup pieces so that if you need an A, B cup, you're fine, C cup, you're fine, D cup, you're fine. Princess seams are in the back. There's a waistline seam there. And just fun, flirty, little bit of twirl factor there, as you can see. This dress is completely unlined. The fabric I used is from S.R. Harris in Minnesota. It's a cotton lycra blend. It's got a little bit of stretch to it. It's not super heavy, but it's not lightweight enough that I would need a slip to wear with it. Oh, here's my little one. She just likes to come see what I'm doing. The front of this dress does not have a separate button placket. You simply take the fabric and fold it over a couple of times and top stitch in place. Because there is no interfacing in there, I did use a stabilizer behind those buttonholes just to give it a little something to grab onto. Now, you wouldn't need to do real buttonholes for the bottom of the dress. You do need it at the top so you can get it on, but you could just stitch that in place and do faux buttonholes if you wish to. On the version I sewed, the neck edge and the armhole edges are finished with bias binding. I didn't use purchase bias binding. I made my own. There is an option to add a ruffle along the neckline if you wish, and this pattern also comes with a tote bag, which I have not made yet, but I sure could use one. The next summer dress pattern I want to chat about is the Oya Dress from Itch to Stitch. Now, this one is the only PDF of the three that I'm sharing with you today. This PDF pattern has cup sizes A, B, C, D, and double D. I really like the design details on there. It's got a nice little midriff that sits right above your waist, which I think is a very flattering shape. It also has very wide straps, so if you need to wear a bra or want to wear a bra, it is easily covering those bra straps. One great feature of this dress is the pockets. We all love pockets, don't we? There are side inseam pockets, and if you're not using them, you can't even see that they're there. I do like that the bottom of the pocket is the same fabric as the dress, and then the upper portion is the lining fabric. Just makes for a nice, lightweight, nice-looking pocket. One great detail on this dress that's not real visible on my dress is that V neckline that has a lace up front with grommets. They're just decorative. You don't pull it tight or anything, but it is a really great little detail. I think something like this is what you would find on a dress in a boutique. It's easier to do than you might think. The dress is finished with an invisible zip in the back. I did use the instructions that the designer Kenneth provided, and makes for a really nice clean finish with the lining. By the way, this is fully lined, and I used a cotton batiste that I purchased locally at a craft/fabric store. The instructions for lining this dress were really well written, and it makes for such a beautiful finish inside of this dress. I did add lace hem tape to the bottom of the dress, and I did stitch it by hand. Fabric suggestions for this dress are stable, light to medium weight woven fabrics with a crisp drape. She suggests linen, broadcloth, jacquard, lightweight denim as excellent choices. I used a linen. This is a linen print that I had purchased from Hancock Fabrics. Do you remember them? Way back before they went out of business. I had originally purchased the fabric to make a different dress, but discovered I didn't have enough fabric, so I tucked it in my fabric closet waiting for the perfect pattern, and this was it. Now, I actually tested this pattern last summer, and I vividly remember taking this photo because my husband was at work and I did not yet have enough flexibility in my shoulders to be able to zip it up all the way. I am happy to report that after 4 months of physical therapy, I did regain the flexibility and strength in my shoulder, and I can now zip up my dress all by myself. And finally, here's the line drawing of the dress so you can see all of the lovely design details.
Those are 3 summer dress patterns that have multi-cup sizes included in the pattern. I find that this is the one that I pull out and wear the most often. Isn't that the way it goes? We sew things that we love, and then we discover as we start wearing them what we really like the best. This one is just incredibly comfortable. I would love to hear if there is a summer dress pattern that you like that has multi-cup pattern sizes. I'm always looking for those options. Until then, again, please do me a favor, give the video a thumbs up. And again, if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe so you won't miss future videos. And I just want to wish you a blessed day and happy sewing.